Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife of the day. And this is a non-spatical knife, as you can see. The knife of the day is the We Knife Company's Deacon Flipper. The Deacon Flipper. I'll tell you, I've been going through looking at knives. I do that when I'm bored. And I look on Blade HQ's website, Knife Center, etc. And since I found some great knives from We Knife Company, I just discovered We Knife Company a year ago. I know it's been around a long time. I know a lot of you have known how good We Knife Company was. I didn't. And I love their thin profile. I love their design. I bought 2 knives. And now I think I'm up to 10 different We knives. I just really like certain We knives. They do have the big clunky knives. That just doesn't do it for me. But I really love the thin profile knives. Well, for the past year, I've been coming across the Deacons. And this is the Deacon. I'll be honest with you. I pictured it larger. And I know, it's like you picture it larger. They got all the stats and stuff. I didn't look at the stats. I just pictured it as a bigger knife because of the blade size, and we'll talk about all of that. And what I really loved about it was it had this carbon fiber, and the bolster, it's not a real bolster. It's actually part of the frame. The carbon fiber is like an inlay, which is really well done. But anyway, the bolster it comes in blue, purple, gray. I love gray. Brown or goldish, black. And I always love this blue one, especially with the blue hardware. And so I went there and I said, it's time to buy. Actually, I went to Blade HQ to buy a $50 knife. Ended up buying a $50 knife and 2 other knives. They were a lot more than $50. And one of them is this one. It's the blue version of the Deacon from We Knife Company. Now, it's not just the color. It has a lot going for it. Bowler M390 steel on a bead blasted blade. And We Knife, when I say I like their design, and I know it's a Chinese company, but I have to tell you, someone involved with that was a collector of knives, because they eliminate a lot of the stuff that I've hated, and I know a lot of you have hated for a long time. Look at that blade. You see any logos on the blade? You see anything on the blade? It's just a perfect bead blasted blade of Bowler M390 steel. They take all that stuff off the blade. They do have M390 listed, but you'll never see it. Trust, see that little bit of writing right there? That's his M390. You have to trust me on that. Just really nice. Their logo is simple and well done. They put that on the pivot. Now this knife even has jimping. It's not really jimping. It is jimping. It is cut into the blade, but it has no traction at all. It's just a nice design, really, where the jimping would be. 3.2 inch blade, 3.2 inches. The total length is 7.4 inches, and it only weighs 2.7 ounces. The reason I opened it up, and I felt like it was small. And the reason I felt like it was smaller than I expected is this handle. Now I'm going to compare this with the Para 3 and the Paramilitary 2 at the end, but it's just thinner. And man, it feels great in the hand and in the pocket. It flips easy. You don't even have to think about it. It just flips easy. Shoot. Look at this. I mean, it's centered. It falls. You know, you have to push it a little, but it's smooth as silk. God, it's so well done. It is. Now, that bolster is nice, isn't it? With the blue anodized hardware. That's a titanium bolster. It really is the whole frame with blue anodized liners, stainless steel liners as well. So it's just really nice. And the transition from the titanium to this wonderful carbon fiber is seamless. You don't feel it unless you really concentrate on feeling it. And then that back spacer is titanium as well, blue. And then the blue skinny clip that does a great job. Right hand tip up only. Big lanyard hole too. Decent size lanyard hole if you want to put. Remember, this comes in different sizes. I mean, not different sizes, different colors. So you can have it different colors. I think, though, that it's always with blue anodized hardware. I'm not sure. The lock, okay. This is going to be controversial. I'm going to tell you what they say it is. They say it's a liner lock. Okay? Because it's part of that liner in there. They call it a liner lock. I know that it's a fake bolster lock kind of thing because this isn't a real bolster. Some people can complain and say it's a frame lock, but it is a liner lock. Just a really nice knife. Titanium anodized blue on this knife. Again, you can get it in gold, gray, black. Let's see, what else do we have here? Of course, the titanium, the carbon fiber, and it fits well in the hand. I've gotten some comments about the fact that a lot of channels, a lot more viewers than I have, they talk about a knife, then they put it down on the table and talk. I don't do that. And I know as I get older, people say, and your hands are shaky and all of this. The reason I don't do that is I created this channel, and it's not for everyone, to be the kind of channel that I like. I hate when people put the knife down on the table. This is a channel, first, to introduce you to some knives you may not be aware of. But man, to me, I used to watch knife channels 30 times, the same channel, because I just bought a knife and it's being shipped. And I want to see people use it and handle it. And that's why you'll see me with a knife and I open and close it all through the doggone discussion. But I understand. Trust me, I watched the guys who put it down on the table. I grew up on them. I didn't grow up on them. But when I started my knives, I did. And I still watch a bunch of them. I am subscribed to about 40 knife channels. So I apologize for always having them in hand. Plus, I'm usually showing you new knives, and it's hard for me to put down a knife that's new to me. So the knife of the day, and I have several knives of the day that I'll be coming to you that are not Spydercos. I did get a notice from Spyderco. 2 new knives coming my way later in the week. But we have other knives that I'm very happy to own that I'll be talking about. The knife of the day from We Knife Company is the Deacon Flipper with the blue titanium bolster. And of course, this wonderful carbon fiber. Everything is just almost perfect on it. I can't complain. Only 2.7 ounces, too. Here's the paramilitary 2. And here's the para 3. Close, the blade size is just a little bit smaller, like a 1/10 of an inch smaller. But what makes it so much difference is, look at the profile of that knife, how thin it is. It's so thin. It's almost like a gentleman's folder. And I know everyone has a different definition of a gentleman's folder. And I say it's a gentleman's folder because of, first, how classy it is, but also just the feel of it and how small it fits in your pocket. It's lightweight, but it comes with a 3.2-inch blade. So that's a lot better. Bigger than most that I've come across. But there you have it. Knife of the day. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on notifications. I hope you guys are doing well. Trying to keep sane, healthy, happy, and entertained. It's hard, but I'm doing it. I hope you are too. And I'll be doing as many videos as I can for you guys to take good care of yourselves. Call your families, FaceTime them, do whatever you do, but keep in touch with them and let them know that you love them. You guys have a good day, good night. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.